Hey, guys, I wasn't sure if I was live. I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, am I dancing? What am I doing? Hello. It's your girl, Erica V. It's Financial Friday. What? All right. So we're gonna have a little chit chat. So you got your pen and your paper, you got your phone, you ready to take some notes. But first of all, have you had an awesome week? Are you excited for the weekend? Are you making some money or are you just thinking about making money? There is a difference, okay? So some people spend all week with all these ideas in their noggin. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. They've got all their notes, right? They're going to do all this stuff. And now Saturday comes and they're exhausted from thinking. So if you're just thinking, you're not making money. If you're not making money, you're not impacting others. So aren't you in business to what? Serve others. I hope you are in business to serve others, not twist anybody's arm, right? We're not twisting anyone's arm, are we? No. All right, so let's talk about this. Tell me what you did this week. Did you gain new clients? Did you think about gaining new clients? Did you follow up? Did you think about following up? What'd you do? It's okay if you're in the thinking stage because now I'm going to kick your little patootie in gear and we're going to snap out of that thinking phase and we're going to get into the action phase. You know why? Because the longer you stay in the thinking phase, guess what's going to happen? All this stuff's going to play in your head and it's going to be a lot harder for you to get into the action phase, okay? Once you get into the action phase, you are going to feel relief. First, you're going to be nervous. And then after that first one, you're not going to be nervous anymore. It's like your first kiss, right? And now, right, you're in action. And all you have to do is stay there. Stay in the action phase. You will build up momentum and you will build your business. Thinking stage does not build your business. Thinking stage does not gain you new clients. Thinking stage does not pay your bills. Okay, just letting you know that. Okay, in case you didn't know. Okay, listen, I can talk like this because I've been in all these stages, right? That thinking stage is not a place you want to be. Okay, that's like living in fear, to be honest, because you're thinking so much that all of a sudden you build up all of these worries that you don't even know if they're going to be true. You know what they say? Fear, false evidence appearing real. Okay. You're building up all this stuff, almost like the anticipation of all the bad stuff that's going to happen. You don't even know if it's going to happen because you didn't do it. All right. So all of that thinking is affecting your what? Finances. It's affecting your finances. The other thing that's affecting your finances is not changing things up. Okay. Heather likes what I said about the first kiss. We do find me liking to do it more. As soon as I said it, I was like, I knew somebody's going to make a comment. Okay. All right. So our finances are affected by us and our action, our momentum, our lack of action, our too much thinking. Okay. Hey, Teresa. So what I want you to do is I want you to think. If you're saying to yourself, well, I've got all these notes, I've got all this stuff, I'm just going to just figure it out. Well, do you have a plan? Okay. And if you are deciding to keep doing what you are doing, I want you to ask yourself this question. I want you to do some short little math. Okay. And what I want you to figure out is each person that you have a chit chat with, or however you call it, how much on average are you making? Okay, so you and only you know what your core products are that you sell to typically everybody. They either buy this package, or this package. You know the value. So when you take all of the people that you spoke to this week or last week or whatever, and you divide it by the amount of money they spent, that number, if that number is lower than any of those packages, guess what, folks? You're missing something. And if you continue to keep doing what you're doing, you're going to be gypping yourself, selling yourself short and not serving them as much as you could, right? So my gift is I can walk into any business, right? And I can just see where those little deviations are, little areas that a lot of entrepreneurs and salespeople don't even notice because we're too busy celebrating the money that we brought in, but we forgot, I missed this person. 27 people didn't show up for an event. 27 people times the amount of money that you get on average. How much is that you lost in your pocket? How many people? That's 27 people. I'm sorry, I'm trying to turn my phone off. That's 27 people who are not experiencing your awesomeness and your products and your service. So we have to be very careful when we're celebrating all the people who said, yes, of course we do. And we put them on automation, right, ladies and guys? But what about the people who didn't purchase? What about the people who didn't buy our 3 packages or our core items? What is our system for checking back in? So guys, as I always talk about the blessing method and a systematic approach to business, you've got to think about it as in your bank account as well. Now, you never look at people with what? Dollar signs in your eyes. We're there to serve others, but you want to make sure that you are serving them in a manner that is going to help them, right? And it's also going to help you as the business owner. I see so many entrepreneurs and business people just like slashing those prices. I don't know, I lived in New York City and we had this guy, Crazy Eddie, and he had electronics. He was like the face of this electronic business, and he was like slashing prices, okay? You don't need to be like Crazy Eddie. You don't need to be slashing prices. You need to be serving people, okay? So the next time you hear someone say, oh, it's a little bit much, I can't afford it, don't say, I'm going to just give it to you half price, because now you're affecting your family, okay? And if they're giving me that objection that they don't know if they can afford it, right? If you're following my system, actually, this won't happen if you're following my system, will it? Teresa, you can attest to this, right? If you're following my system, you will not get that objection, okay? But if you do get that objection, that should have been handled in your presentation, guys. Really, you've got to nail that presentation down. And if you're not sure what to say, then have a chit chat with me or take one of my courses to learn how to sell in a non-pushy manner, okay? But guys, if people are saying to you, oh, I don't know if I could afford it. I don't know I'm just going to use what I have already. That is an issue in your presentation. Not only that, it's an issue in your pre-qualification process. Are you doing a slamming survey? Do you know before you have a chit chat what that lady or that gentleman needs? Because if you gather this information and you're strategic on your questioning, right? And you follow my system and you've got your cards, your presentation's on point, and really the only thing that they should be deciding is how they're going to pay for it, if they're going to join your team for a discount, right? So I want you to think about that. Don't keep saying, I'm just going to figure it out, because you're costing yourself money. You're taking money from your family. And not only that, you're not serving people. The longer you take to get your cute little patootie in gear, you're not serving others. And I know that you all believe in your product or service, and you're in business because you want to help, I'm sure, right? So why is it that you're waiting so long? I know what it is. You're scared and you're confused, and you don't want to invest money in yourself to make a change. Why? Because you're not making money right now, maybe, and you're like, I don't want to spend money in order to make money. Can I just tell you that's business 101? Okay, when I went to college, that's business 101. How can you start a business without investing? And if you're investing in yourself to better yourself so that you can serve more, to make more, money, to gain clients for life so that they keep purchasing from you, I think that's a wise investment, don't you? Where is your client retention rate? Do you know if these people purchase from you? I have clients from 17 years. I know the ones who dropped off. I didn't know what I was doing back then, okay? But I do now. I know, of course, nobody has a 100% client retention rate because people have different personalities. People pass away. Things happen, right? Okay. But it should be pretty high if you are serving others. Listen, a lot of times I hear business owners say these things and they make my head want to go woo like this. Okay. I had this guy, I hired him to do my lawn in Connecticut. Okay. I hired him to do my leaves. Mind you, it's $600 for this guy to come and vacuum up my leaves at my house in Connecticut. Okay. So I said to him, hey, I've got a couple people that are interested in hiring you. Do you have a referral program? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, if I get you 10 people, would you be willing to give me a little bit of a discount or a gift card? And he said, why would I do that? I'm going to lose money if I off of your service. I won't make the whatever $600 if I gave you some money off. I said, but if I got you 10 clients who you went to do their lawn every 2 weeks and they got their leaves from you in the summer, or sorry, the fall and the spring, that's a lot of money from people that you wouldn't have had unless I referred them. So you don't see the value in giving me a $10 Dunkin' Donuts gift card or just taking a few bucks off of my service to thank me? And you know what he said? He said, no, because what if they don't stay with me? And I was like, I don't understand. You're making the money. So you don't, it was just crazy. Okay. And a lot of people think like that. I worked at a car dealership. Okay. And I couldn't believe the lack of wanting to retain clients. They just said, well, we're the only one in town. They have to come to us. We don't have to do anything extra. So, guys, you don't always have to give a little money off of something for a referral. It could be a gift. But let's think about that. If 10 people are referred to you and each one of those, right? Because you've perfected your sales process, purchases, let's say $200. Do the math. Would it be worth it to give somebody a $10 gift card or a $20 gift card? It doesn't have to be much, but you know what it should do? It should show appreciation. Okay. And let's think about that. For me, I am so appreciative if somebody refers me. Like, when all of you share me, oh my gosh, that's like the biggest compliment ever. And I reward you, don't I? I give you gifts because to me, it warms my heart. And I'm like, whoa, they think I'm cool. Yeah, I finally made it. I'm no longer the ugly duckling. I'm no longer, guys, I had this whole thing my whole life of feeling less than. So you help me, right? But guys, think about that with your business. Are you investing in yourself so that you can learn and perfect your skills? Are you investing in the people who are you supporting you? Because it's just simple. It's how you're going to make money, right? And do you have goals? Do you have dreams? Like, I'm buying myself and my family a house in New England with my money. I'm going to be so proud. Like when I went into the Volvo dealership and I bought my car with my own money. Let me tell you, as a woman, how proud I am. And I know that all of you will feel that same way. I'm sure you walked into maybe Macy's and you bought yourself an expensive purse or your perfume, or you bought yourself a piece of jewelry. When I was in my corporate job, every time I got a promotion, I went and bought myself a ring. So now I have all these rings that I don't even wear, but I look at them and I tell my girls, hey, I bought this when I was promoted from this. I started at $7 an hour and I worked myself up to six figures. Okay. I bought myself these diamond rings. They're little diamonds, but still it was for me. What are you going to do for you? You've got to celebrate you, celebrate the things that you are doing, because even showing up today, you learned something, didn't you? What'd you learn? Let me see below. Okay. Did you learn something that you might not have thought about? Are you putting off purchasing a course or learning about my surveys or even attending my free Zoom tonight? Are you putting it off because you're like, oh man, I'm just going to figure it out? Enough already. I'm still mad that 12 people have that book name, Enough Already, because that's my saying. But anyway, enough already. Stop saying you're going to figure it out and just figure it out. It's simple. Write a plan, okay? And I have the magic formula to share with you. You must attract people to you, okay? Then what? You need to pre-qualify them. Then what? Chit chat, presentation, whatever you call it. Referrals, close the sale. You can reverse the two if you want. And talk about your opportunity if you have them. And automation, you must stay in front of them. And some people don't want to spend the money. Some people don't want to spend a few pennies to stay in front of clients because they assume that person loves them so much that they're going to purchase from them. This is business, okay? Do you think Macy's, I do love me some Macy's, but they keep sending me stuff. Okay, because they know that other people are fighting for my attention. They know that Nordstrom's is sending me stuff. They know that Kohl's is sending me stuff, that Chico's is sending me. They know, Bloomies, they know all this stuff. So they want to stay front of mind. All of you have a great product or service, but guess what your competition is doing? They're trying to get your people and they're trying to stay front of mind to them. So they're hoping that you slack off so they can slide right in. Okay. So think about that. Think about that. Okay. Let's see what Tracy said. Wow, most people think in subtraction mode instead of multiplication. Yeah, baby. That's right. That's right. How much is that one person worth? Multiply it. If 27 people were missing, yo, baby, that's a lot of moolah. Okay. And I know I talk to people all the time and I'll say, okay, how many people showed up to your event? They'll say 20. How many people did you invite? 50. I said, what happened to those 30? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Because we're losing our leads, guys. And if you're following the blessing method, you're using my tracker and my system, you're never losing another lead. Do you see how much money you can make by just having a systematic approach that's non-pushy, right? But you got to get your stuff in order. So today, will you try today, please? Not try. Will you do this today? I don't know your plan for today. I hope you planned out your day, but I want you to write it down. I want you to say, what is it that you need to change? I want you to find out the average that each person is spending, and I want you to figure out if it's below any of your core items. Now, don't just say, oh, well, I sell this cleanser and moisturizer, or I sell this shampoo and conditioner. But truly, do you want people just to buy those two things? Or what is your core items that you sell? Is it like a vitamin pack, not just a single B vitamin? Okay, so don't, sometimes like for example, in weight loss, we know, right, that we ate. Where is it? You know what I ate, right, guys? I can't find it. You know what I ate. Okay, my Hershey bar. But so I might not write Hershey bar. I might just not even write it. So, because if I don't write it, it didn't happen, right, guys? So, all I'm saying to you is when you're writing this, I want you to be honest with yourself because the only way that you can grow is if you're honest. So, I want you to write down how much each person spends. If you don't know where to find this information, well, now there's one problem. We don't have a tracking system. And if you don't know what each person spent with you, I bet that means that your people are not on automation. Are they getting thank you cards? Are they getting birthday cards? Are they getting reminders from you? Probably not if you don't know how much they spend. Oops, sorry guys. Hope you're still my friend. I'm just here to help you, okay? So you need to know this information. Yes, it's going to be hard to digest. Yes, it's going to be eye-opening, but guess what? You got your girl here to help you. You're not going to be on your own. Just write it down. Realize where are the little areas, okay, that are missing. If everything's going smooth and then you're like, oh man, after they buy, I forget about them. Well, that's your client retention. We got to figure that out. What's missing and why? Okay. So you can schedule a 15-minute free business chit chat with me if you would like. I do set a timer. You can also attend my Zoom tonight, okay? So tonight is all about client retention and my favorite two letters, QR. It's about QR codes and client retention. So if you haven't registered, please do. I'm going to post it over here because I'm so fancy. If I can find it. I just said I was fancy. Now I can't remember where it is. Uh-oh, where did I put it? Hold on, I'm going to post it. What did I do? I had it here a minute ago. Well, I did something and now it's gone. Oh, wait, it's under settings. Oh, gosh, now I lost you. I said I was so fancy and now I can't even find out where oh, man, what happened? It used to be right here. Huh, that's weird. Okay, usually it's right here. Oh, here it is. It's under banner. Sorry. Okay. So it's this. Go here to bit.ly/work simply, and it will take you to register for my Zoom tonight. If you can't make it tonight, which is about client retention and QR codes, on Monday, I'm doing another one. I can't remember, honestly. I'm only focused on today, what Mondays is about. But you can just simply put it on there that you cannot attend today. But I hope that you can, and I hope that you will spread the word for me. And I hope that, I'm helpful to you. And I hope that you're ready. If this conversation annoyed you, then you're not ready. If you're like, yo, she's right. I'm missing out. Okay, now you're ready. Okay, that's a good way to do it. If someone's bothering you and talking to you about business and it's a bother, if they're trying to help you to make more money, that's a sign that you're not in that place yet. It doesn't mean that you won't get there. But if you're showing up today to listen to me, I bet you're in that place and you're like, yo, I know that God made me for more and I'm going to show up differently. I just got to figure it out. Yeah, well, let's figure it out today. Write it down. Average. Okay, the average. Is it below any of your packages? Okay. Is it the lowest package? Yeah, it should be kind of like in the middle, right? And what are you doing for client retention? What are you doing to keep track of your leads so that you never lose another lead? Okay. Sign up for today or sign up for my 15-minute business to chat. And if you know somebody who is in sales or has a service or a product and is an entrepreneur, I'd love it if you would share me out. Trying to grow my YouTube channel. Apparently, I can't even change the ending until I get 100 people liking me over there. Okay. So I wish you'd help me. I show up for free to give you value, and I hope that I am helpful. Please share out my group or wherever it is that you're watching me, and I hope that I will see your beautiful or handsome face on Zoom tonight. It's 8 Eastern Standard Time, and yeah, you always leave with me with an action step. Okay, so you've got actions to take now, and I'm going to give you some action steps. And I always explain the why and the how. So I hope that you will see me tonight. I hope I'll see you. All right, have a fabulous Friday.